Hi everyone, hope you're doing well. Today in this lecture we are going to be talking about the structure of an atom, and we're going to see whatever particles or whatever parts the atom has. If you look at the description here, atoms are the building blocks of matter or any substance. It is the smallest unit of matter that is composed of 3 subatomic particles. Now matter, if we you remember, we have learnt about matter in so many places throughout our academic career. We learn about matter. The matter comprises of 3 states, which are solids, liquids and gases. So matter is anything that we see around us, and the atom is the smallest unit which we cannot further divide. It is the smallest particle. That atom consists of 3 subatomic particles. Subatomic particles mean that they are the smallest part of the atom. So there are 3 subatomic particles: the proton, the neutron and the electron. Over the years, many scientists propose different structures of the atom, but over here we are concerned about this one, which has electrons available on the shells or the circular outer structures, and the protons and neutrons are in the center in the nucleus. Let's look at the subatomic particles. If you see in this structure, you see there is a circular ball in the center which comprises of protons and neutrons. The protons have a different charge, neutrons have a different charge, and the electrons, which you see here as red balls on the circular structures surrounding the nucleus, which are called shells or orbits, they are electrons. So to repeat that, there is a nucleus in the center of the atom which comprises of a proton, a neutron, and then outside the nucleus there are shells or orbits which contain the electrons. If you look closely and observe it, you'll be able to understand or observe that the structure of the atom looks quite similar to the solar system. The solar system has sun at the center and the planets are revolving around it. So over here in the structure of the atom, we have a nucleus in the center which comprises of neutrons and protons, and the outer circles, they contain electrons, and the circles are known as orbits or shells. This structure tells you about the charges that each of the subatomic particles contain. The blue ones, the neutrons, they do not have a charge. They are neutral. They are neither positive nor negative. Protons, they have a positive charge, and electrons, they have a negative charge. So you see that electrons are revolving, are placed around the nucleus in the circular shells or orbits, and the protons and neutrons are in the center as a nucleus. Over here we'll talk about the mass number or the atomic mass of the atom. Whatever is inside the nucleus of an atom, the central part, which is the nucleus, we just discussed that it has a proton and it has neutrons in it. There can be 2 protons, 2 neutrons. There can be any number of protons or neutrons in the atom. Whatever is in the nucleus, it makes up the mass number or the atomic mass of the atom. So number of neutrons plus the number of protons which is inside the nucleus makes the mass number or atomic mass of the atom. Next, over here, this is the same thing. This is what, if you see the red ones over here, we'll consider them as the neutrons. The blue ones we'll consider as protons. This is the structure of whatever is inside the nucleus. So this makes the mass number or the atomic mass of the atom. Okay? This is the sum of the protons and neutrons. So if we talk about here, we'll talk about the protons or the atomic number of the atom. The protons which are present in the nucleus, they make up the atomic number of the atom. So when we're considering the atomic number, it's just the number of protons from the nucleus. And if you see over here in the explanation, it says that in a neutral atom, this is the same number as the number of electrons. So an atom is considered to be neutrally charged. How neutral? Because if there are 5 protons inside the nucleus, there are 5 electrons in the nucleus as well. So 5 positive and 5 negative, it makes the atom neutral. That is what the atomic number is, the number of protons, and it is always equal to the number of electrons in the atom. That's all about the atom. Thank you so much.